Hey guys, it's me, Tommy, and I'm back again with another video. In this video, I'll be showing you how I customized this gorgeous unit from Divaswigs. Pretty simple to do. Let's just jump right into it. So Divaswigs was kind enough to sponsor this video and send me over this beautiful unit. Inside the box, you'll find the packet with the description of your unit, as well as a wig cap, and obviously your unit. So my unit comes constructed with 3 wig combs. We have 2 on the side, 1 in the middle. And then there's also another wig comb that's in the back of the unit, as well as some adjustable straps, just to make sure that it is fitting you well. There's also lace on the bottom in case you want to throw it up in a ponytail. I'll have the full description below, but the unit I'm wearing is 12 inches long. It's obviously an ombre, 150 density, and the hair texture is silky. Now the hairline comes a little bit tweezed a little bit, but you can just pluck it a little bit more if you want to, or a lot more, which I realized towards the end of this video I could have tweezed a lot more. But the hairline is really constructed. It's not constructed, it's uniform. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just break up that uniform because no one's hairline looks so neat like that. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna break it up. Huge disclaimer. I am not a pro when it comes to tweezing frontals. I am still learning this process. So just use your discretion. I am just using a little bit of discretion. I really could have tweezed more, but I'm just so fearful that it's just gonna be bald. So I could have tweezed a little bit more. Here I'm just showing you guys that I tweezed the parting also. Again, I could have tweezed a little bit more, but that I can always fix with just some concealer to open up the parting a little bit. Now it's time to do the baby hairs. This is the part that, you know, it's the important part. Me in particular, I don't really like the gel down baby hair look. I prefer it to just look like flyaways because that's really what it looks like when you're relaxed. You don't really gel down your edges like that, especially with a look like this. So I just want my edges to look like flyaways. So I'm just creating really short razor cut edges by using my razor comb just along the hairline where it's going to be showing. Because this unit has a deep side part, so I'm just doing it to the part that's going to be exposed and then a little bit to the front. Now it's time for the application part. I'm just going to add my Got2b glue gel to my edges, and I'm using the one that's in the black bottle, and then I'm going to just spray the Got2b glue spray and then use my handless blow dryer to go ahead and dry it on cool. After doing this, I'm going to apply a second layer. As you can see, it's flying everywhere. And then I'm gonna go ahead and dry on cool again. And now it's time for the wig application. So this is where I noticed, like I really could have plucked more of my edges because as you can see, it's still full, but you guys can see what I'm talking about with that flyaway look. Like I really like the flyaway look. I think it looks a little bit more natural of a hairline. I should have just tweezed it a little bit more, but I just really prefer the flyaway look versus a uniform gel down baby hairs. And I'm just using this tool to go ahead and add the lace, press the lace on top of the gel. With the other side, I think I blow dried the gel too much because it's not sticking down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the end of my rat tail comb to stick it into the gel and apply it to my edges and then press it down. Here you can see even more that I really could have tweezed it a little bit more because the hairline is just too full, but this side I really didn't mind too much because it's the bang area. You're not really going to see it that much. So I'm going to just press the lace into the glue, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. It's always good to apply extra glue to the flap area because that's the first to rise. You know, I really should have took, you know, my advice to heed because it didn't stick down in this video. But anyway, I'm gonna tie down my edges. I'm gonna leave it tied down for about 45 minutes and then I'm gonna take the scarf off. And tragedy. Look at this, guys. A mess. Like, guys. And the reason why I left this video up for you guys, just because if you experience a fail like this, I want to show that you can still slay at the end. Like if you have 20 minutes left till you have to leave the house for that important event and this happens to you, just know that you can still fix it. So I'm just using my rat tail comb to try to get the hair off the gel. As you can see right here, I don't know what's going on. It's just white, it's sticking down. The flap didn't stay down. It's just a mess, a mess. But I'm gonna make it do what it do. Like I said, I'm still learning on how to apply frontals and wigs in this kind of manner. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that flat iron through this unit to press it out because it obviously was sitting in a box, so I want it to look nice and chic. So I'm gonna go ahead and just press my hair using my Tsunami flat iron, just making it look really good. Now on the side where the bang is, I want that feathery look. I don't want it to be too tight with the bang area, so I'm just gonna twist my wrist just a little bit to create just that little bump on the end. And I'm pulling the flat iron away from my face so that I have that curl that just goes just away from your face. It's hard for me to explain, but you guys can just see what I'm talking about. It's just pulling the flat iron away from my face, but also curling it at the same time so you can get that effortlessly looking bob. Why can't I see today? Like, I'm so tongue-tied, it's crazy. So right here, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to leave that side behind my ear or do I want to leave it straight. I'm not sure what I want to do, but I'm loving the way the bangs look. Like, yes, look at that, yes. So I'm trying to figure out what should I do? What should I do? Should I pull it behind my ears? Because I know I see the white. So I'm just trying to figure out which way looks best. Now, if I did pull it behind my ears, I'm just going to use a little bit of the hair to just pull down so you don't see that flap is rising. And this is just the final look, guys. I'm like, you know what the heck? I'm just going to leave it as is. This unit's really beautiful. I like the color a lot. The ombre could have been done just a little bit better. There's some areas where it's just too straight of a part for the ombre, but all in all, I really love it. I might just add a different color to it, but it's a really pretty unit, and I love the lob look to it. It's not too drastic. Let me know what you guys think about the color, about the unit. Do you have any tips for me with adding my frontal? I'm glad you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.